to me is life.
Way to express yourself.
Honestly, it means like everything.
It's our fucking journal of humanity.
Life.
It's just expression.
That means everything to me.
I think it's a beautiful way of expressing yourself.
It means a lot.
Hey guys, you're listening to Andreas Talks Art with your host, Andreas Kramer.
It's the wild, wild west out here. I'm trying to hunt down all the artists on their creative pursuit. Art is this expression of human imagination that drives the process of introspection and contemplation, that creates a limitless potential of creativity. And in the end, it's not about the art. It's about the mind and the soul that turn their imagination into a reality. So what does it mean to be an artist? And more importantly, what does art mean to you?
I mean, art it's humanity, man. It's just a reflection of everything, man. You know, it's a reflection of our society, of our culture, of individuals, you know, positions. You know, when you look back historically, art speaks. It tells a story. It tells everything. You know, we look at art from 1,000 years ago from China. You know, we look at art from, 2,000 years ago from Northern Africa. You're like, that speaks a very specific story, you know? And that's what it is, man. It's our fucking journal of humanity.
I want to know what art means to you.
Art means to me. It means a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, it means whatever you want it to mean. It's just like, what is art? It's whatever you want it to be. It can mean whatever you want it to mean. Each piece means its own thing. And to me, I don't know. It means, it feels like just being free, like having freedom, having the freedom to create. It's on a very small scale of like freedom compared to, other people. Freedom of the mind. Right? I don't know. It means, I don't know. It's a really good question.
I'm wondering what art means to you.
What does art mean to me? Art to me is life. I don't even know any other way to put it. Art is life. Like, what would life be without art? Everything we do is art. Everything we do is design. That's my motto. The world is built on design. Because literally everything you look at is a design. Seriously, like the house you stay in, the car you drive, the clothes you wear, the food you eat, everything is a design. So art is life. That's what it means to me.
What does art mean to me? Yeah. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, art for me is like everything. I've always been in it, lost in it, just looking for it.
Last question. I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
Art means a method of creating or exploring or even bringing into like precondition the existence and the world that you want to inhabit.
So, Claire, I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
I go back to the sacred space, and art for me is I'm creating sacred space for me, and I often create it for other people, kind of to give them their sacred space. So I guess I use art to create sacred space for people. But for me, it helps me get in touch with my sacred space inside, because I'm like in the zone and working and just loving it and loving all the fractals and all the things I paint. Does that make sense?
I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
I'd say way to express yourself, for sure. Like, no duh. But what else? I'd say what I do to help people, like, understand where I'm at. Like, definitely a self-escape. And then, like, to share that self-escape with somebody else. And maybe it's not escape, but exploring a new realm. A way to explore a new realm and then share that with somebody else.
My last question, I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
That's such a big question for the end.
Yeah.
What does art mean to me? Honestly, art just means expression to me. It's just expression. It's just, yeah, it's just expression. Like, that's such a simple way to put it, but anything can be art. It's just the way you express yourself.
I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
Life. And that's kind of, maybe that's trite to say, but it is. It's art is, I can't imagine life without it. No art on the walls, no creating, no drawing, no painting. I would have zero childhood. Like, that's it. That little girl would disappear, vaporize, like Back to the Future style, like gone. Art is life. That's just it.
I'm wondering, Amadou, what does art mean to you? Art means the same like with music for me. Art for me is a feeling, is a sensation of beauty, sensation of something great. Yeah. Art means a lot for me. Yeah. It's about music, photography, and sports. Even for me, sport is some kind of art.
So, Kat, I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
Honestly, it means like everything. Like if I don't make art for a while, I start going a little crazy and I have dreams about it. And that's when I know, girl, you gotta get in that studio.
Andy, I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
Art means, man, it means everything to me. Art means that it means creating. It means making something out of nothing. It means being able to look outside the box and make something that's not that other people can look at and enjoy. And I think art is doing anything that is creative and that makes you happy.
So Molly, what does art mean to you?
Art like means the world to me. Like, you know, creating, putting my heart out there, healing in the process of doing so. It's everything. Yeah, it's had my back. It's always had my back, and it will always have my back no matter what. It's home.
So Mike, what does art mean to you?
I think that's a very interesting question. I've gotten that question a lot. I think art means to me, and like what art is to me, is being able to take things that aren't real and being able to transform it and put it on a paper in the way that you think. Like, none of these pieces you'll probably see walking around in the forest, but I think what makes it art is like being able to look at it and be like, oh, that's nice. You know, you normally wouldn't see that just sitting on a desk, you know?
What does art mean to you? What does art mean to me? Yeah, an expression, just like a personal expression, an outlet, you know what I mean? It's fucking art, dude. It's amazing, it's magical. It's not really, you can't really describe it, you know what I mean?
Last question. So I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
Art is life, baby. I don't know what else to say.
Hell yeah.
Art is life. It's everything. It's expression. It's your soul. It's like whatever you want it to be.
So, Tony Martian, I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
What does art mean to me? Art is love, pretty much. I mean, a lot of times I just fill my life with that, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, like, in my life, I've spent a lot of time alone, and it's given me the time to, like, make a lot of stuff, you know, like, I used to put out, like, a song a day, and then I used to put out, like, a painting, like, every 2 days, and just bust them out, you know what I'm saying? It's just very, very fast, and I just find love, it's just in there, like, you know, like, in the stroke. That's like messed up to say. Feel like the brush stroke, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm kind of just wondering what art means to you.
Good question.
Right.
I don't know, art to me is an escape. It's a key to this jail cell. mental jail cell that a lot of us put ourselves in, or life puts you in, circumstances put you in. And yeah, like whatever you're going through, once you find something that art form that you connect with, it opens that cell for you. And then you realize, man, there's so much out there, and you and so much you're capable of. Like, because if it weren't for, and I'm not gonna say if it weren't for the camera, like having the camera, I'd be dead or blah blah blah. Like, it's not that serious, but dude, if I didn't, like, it felt good one time where you told me you wouldn't even know who I am without a camera, and I was like, damn, I'm the camera guy. That's pretty cool. Because if it weren't for that, I don't even know what I'd be doing. Like, I think I'd just be a bum in my room. Just in my room. And then nowadays with quarantining and the pandemic, I'd just be depressed as hell and not have anything to do. So yeah, that's art to me. It's freedom. It's an escape. It's a key to a jail cell. If you feel down, if you're going through some shit, find something. And art can be anything. Like, sports can be an art. You know, when you do a trick on a snowboard, that's art. Like, how the hell is he doing that? It takes the same amount of time as any other art form. So, like, that's my thing. Like, art is all that. And if you're feeling down, find something that you can make your own art. That's it.
I'm wondering, what does art mean to you?
Oh, wow. I think I've said it, but I'll say it again. I think it's a beautiful way of expressing yourself and blessing other people's lives. For me, I really believe with my whole heart that I was gifted with this. It's a gift that God has given me that I want to share with others. It's a talent that I've had, that I've pursued, and that I've practiced, that I'm passionate about. And so for me, it's like very spiritual. It's love. To me, love isn't love until you share it, till you give it away, So I love seeing other art. I love helping people. Like selling their art is, for me, it's a joy whenever I sell anybody's art here. And so I just think it's a beautiful way of expressing yourself. And your true feelings are the deepest part of who you are. If you have that ability to put it on a canvas or a sculpture or videos, whatever it is, to get it out there, I think it enriches people's lives and makes them more, full of joy. And you look at a certain art and you're just kind of lost in it. One of my paintings that I did on a commission was Lost in the Moment. It just was this beach scene, and you're just looking at it and you're just like, all the worries and cares of the world just leave. And you're just like in that painting, looking at it, and you're just like, forget about all that other stuff. So that's what I want to do for people. And help other artists, collaborate with them, and see them grow and do what they want to do. I'm a team player, so that's pretty much it.
That's amazing.
Thanks for listening. Share this with your friends if you liked it. And don't forget to be cool. Peace out.
Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Andreas Talks Art. Don't forget to leave me a review. It helps me improve the show. And if you got anything out of this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you shared it with one of your friends. Till next time, we out.